So. So. Da. Okay. So. Go in the game now. There should be now some video sequence, as always at the start, so I will be silent for a moment.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
I say I'm silent, and then Mousy decides, no, we are not silent. No, no, no. Let's talk a bit. Of course. Of course. Yeah, but you know her. She's a bit talkative. Right, we had this quest with Triss. Yeah, okay, we make that. So, I forgot. We had this, with that Triss, with the mages. We started it last time. Okay, so the main quest what we have now is head to Skellige. That's what we want to do. Yeah, but we will finish before we do that some side quests. So last time we started with this one already. Right, it was with the party. Right, I remember. So we have to go with Triss on the party. That's the plan. Yeah. Oh, the camera is a bit off, huh? Okay, wait. Raus? Ja? Okay. Ja? Bist du? Was ich mach? Shouting, looking at me, and then when I get up, she's running away. That's the best. Komm, steh. Kuscheln. So Mousy says hello to CJ, and to Zucker, and to Marshman, and No Pants, and everyone. So, hello from Mousy Mouse too. Hi CJ, how are you doing? Hello, good to see you. So, my headset back. So, here we go. Okay, so we have to buy a new outfit. So. Just moving my microphone, sorry. Thank you, CJ. Oh, we have to repair our weapons. Okay, first repair weapons.
I must resolve
Wish my man was brave as you.
What a freak.
The venerable Vagelbirds invite you to the races. Thoroughbreds at full speed.
Dancing on a scaffold.
Top-notch swords.
Hey, Ethan, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah, the bot is sometimes a bit slow. I don't know what is the algorithm when it will post or not, to be honest.
Show me what you have in stock.
Sometimes it ports almost immediately, and sometimes it takes ages. Oh, we have a lot of swords, huh? I'm selling these swords, even so they have more damage, but yeah, our stuff has more passive bonuses, so I will stick to that for now. I hope we will get some at some point another sword, which is better. So, this one. So, now we have some space again. Wow, we were really cluttered with stuff. Still, it's looking up. The panda avatars looks like. Yeah, it's sometimes really off. I can't really do much about it. I think it's just I have too less light here. That's what I guess. That's the problem. You know, even so, I have now I have my top monitor X now on light mode in the chat, so it's more light. I have my room light on. I have here to the left a small light, and to the right is another one. But I don't have really a light which is illuminating my face. And
So long.
I guess the tracker has some problems to, you know, to get it proper.
Brother.
Maybe I will get at some point some real light to make it better. But yeah, the ones which I want cost $200 per piece. So it's a bit much, you know, for that I don't really stream with a cam.
Sister.
Try to. I recalibrated it now, but I guess it will go off again. I really think it's just. I guess it's a light problem, but I don't know.
Real fire.
Okay, we have space. I repaired our equipment. Yeah, we have to buy now. Oh, he's a quest. And this was the other quest. Okay. Oh. So we first make. I'm not sure if we come to Skellige if it continues like this. I forgot that we have so many side quests left which I wanted to do. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but first we make now the quest with Triss. That should also make Zuko really happy. Hi Fnord, how are you doing? Good morning. Or good afternoon. How are you? This quest is very good, especially if you're romancing Triss. I am not sure if I want to romance her. I never did that. In general romance. Okay, in general. I only played this game once, so and then I decided myself, you know, want to go with Jennifer.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
So, we need a mask. I guess a wolf mask would probably appropriate for us. Then we have a harlequin mask. I don't want that. Then a bird one. I don't want that either. The Triss fox mask. So does Triss get the fox mask or what? And we should get the same? Hi Eggplant, my friend! How are you doing? Hello! Yeah, we are fine. Thank you so much, Nord. Dankeschön. Thank you. What are you playing at the moment on stream? We take a wolf because, you know, we are from the school of the wolf, so I think that's appropriate. So we need a dress, so Triss is happy. I would say we take this Skellige breeches, that look cool. And then we take... Where is blue ones? So blue, yeah, I like blue, so we take blue. That's easy. We take it. Then we have some boots. Festive slippers. Yeah, we don't take slippers, so I mean slippers, that's weird. We take boots. Let's see how it looks like. What? Oh, we have to buy the mask for Triss. Ah, so. Hi, Mr. B, how are you? Good evening. How was your day? Guten Abend. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. I just read the quest. So, I just read it. But first, let us take on the gear to see how we look like. So. door. Not bad, though. Do you think Twist is happy with our look? Will she like that? Maybe she will complain about our boots. I don't know. I'm excited that I'm starting a new game of Fallout New Vegas on stream. Oh, really? Yeah, you both like a lot Fallout, right? How often did you play that already?
Greetings.
I never played Fallout.
Come to look over my
Fallout.
spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
More time than I have? That's probably not a surprise. Okay, I buy the slippers. Oh my god, I don't buy the slippers. Pooh, look at this. He wants to sell me some slippers for 212 coins. What kind of slippers are that? But maybe that looks better without dress. New Vegas is generally considered to be the best Fallout game. Is that the first one? Fallout New Vegas? And you have to start a new game of it, CJ. Wow. We can play together. I don't think we buy the slippers, it's too expensive. Too expensive. Did
So
you cut
long.
my hair? I will go in 2 weeks to the hairdresser. And next week, on Tuesday, I will not stream probably, because I have the dentist appointment, which will be terrible. Really terrible. That will hurt a lot. So I'm not sure if I can stream in the evening. Yeah. So it's not nothing serious, it's just like... I don't know how I said it in English. But anyway, I had it once, like some years ago, but they made there and it was like... Blah. And you know, I can't really... I have not a problem with pain. And in general, I can, you know, a dentist, it's fine for me when he does stuff for, you know, my limit for pain is really high compared to others, maybe. In general, I don't need any injections or stuff like that. But the stuff what he's doing, what he did once when I had this treatment, I got injections a lot. Probably that was the weird stuff or the bad stuff. But the treatment still was terrible, really terrible. And last time I had to go once for the top part and the next day for the bottom part. So I got 1 day injections overall for the top part and it was so bad that, you know, I hit the nerves from my eyes and oh, it was terrible. And the next day the bottom part was not so bad, but still I was super afraid. I was super afraid that it would be also really so bad. And yeah, I have the same treatment now, but this time I make both at once. So I will get injections, you know, so everything will be sleepy, my whole mouth, top and bottom at the same time, and will be a treatment of 2 hours. So I am not sure, you know, how fit I will be to stream, and I think it's maybe better if I'm not streaming at that day, because
There are mouse droppings in this bread.
Droppings, my eye.
because maybe I'm just feeling not really well, I guess. So it's just a guess, I don't know.
So why do they smell like shit?
Got this cracking in my spine.
Yeah, dentist appointment next Tuesday. Yeah, I was just talking about that so good that I have a dentist next Tuesday. Yeah, especially, you know, when I get injections, so everything will be sleepy for several hours, and after that everything will
They
be
built it straight.
broken.
Then two
Because
men
now I
moved
have
it.
nothing, yeah, I'm feeling
Wanted to
fine.
break in and
This is just
revolve
like
his
a special treatment, so everything stays good and is well cleaned, and yeah, I hate it. So.
The grey
Don't
one
like it.
again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
You cut your hair yourself? Lol. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, Mr. B. Zucker. Yeah, I've got flashbacks to getting shots when I had cavities filled. Yeah, you know, see, for that stuff, for filling and anything like that, I don't need any injections. I'm fine with that, you know. But, yeah. 1mm cut. Oh, wow. Should you not wait with that until it's warmer outside? I mean, now it's so cold at the moment. I guess some hair on your head would be helpful. No? Oh, hello, Lady Triss.
Oh my, certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great.
Thank you.
You get everything?
Yes.
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Hi, Kalina. How are you doing? All graying out, better cut it. Why gray hair is nice, no?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Come.
How could he? With that
Run with your dress.
scrawny
That's a really good
harlot.
idea.
Now, don't
Can't you run?
After all,
Sprint.
Pretending you don't know. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back, you coward!
What a jackass.
I'm not done with you!
I color my hair myself. I don't have any grey hair yet, luckily, but I'm obsessed with changing colors, so paying hairdresser would cost me a fortune. Plus it's fun, kinda. It's pretty much stress for your hair, no? So what colors did you already try out, Kalina? These masks, yeah, the boss look pretty, but these masks are kind of ridiculous, I agree, CJ. But running looks funny, no? Hi Orakan, hello! How are you doing? Strange day I didn't follow you. Really? Maybe it's bugged, I don't know.
I'm a kraken!
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
But some people are really weird when they are drunk and...
Bring a shrimp and a trumpet!
No.
You lump proletariat.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
Ich denke, Moritz ist nicht kein sehr netter Mensch, wa? Are you agreeing? Oh, we don't have to help him.
My,
Ist alles inside. Inside, okay. Just the quest.
Oh, let's look around.
Times of famine and war are necessary. They
So,
are how society
Behave
yourself.
Who's winning?
Do what you must,
No one has
but
yet.
behave.
Then I shall return.
Do we know
Truth is,
each
we're
other?
already dependent on the Black Ones.
Can we play?
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
Oh, Gwent! Oops! Surprise! Double. Oh, we take that. Was all possible? Yellow, green, blue, orange, red, pink, violet, cause Nico likes it violet. But I don't much, and my natural is black. But I'm red now. Fire red, oha! Ooh, that's tough, oh? I guess the colors don't really stay long. My Enet rip? You have internet problems, Zucker? I'm sorry, that's the worst. Because you can't do anything, I mean, if your internet is broken, yeah, then have fun. So, then you have to try to get your provider somehow. Next I want to get the spy out. So we get cards. Ooh, we have twice double damage, that's nice. Oh, he's stealing our spy. Just want to see what he's doing. Welcome back, Zucker. Did you reset your router? Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to pass because he just has 1 point more. And it would feel so bad. You know what I mean? Play one more card? But that would be then really tough then. I feel really bad. With just 1 point difference. See what he's doing now. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? You know, I cannot try to win this round. Or we give up and try to win 2 rounds, but I have almost no cards. I mean, it makes it a bit tough because, yeah. You could try to use the buff card. Maybe make that. So I make now Archer. Make now the Archer. And if that is not enough, we make the buff card on the archers. So I guess let's win. Okay, we don't do anything now. Yeah, so we stop now. I mean, we have now 9 points more. So I will now stop and hope it will be enough. I hope that will be fine and we will win this round. Oh, come on. Wow. Okay. I have to win 2 rounds. Not sure we can win. So, I didn't expect that he 2 buff cards. Okay, now it will be tough. I don't know how I should do that. Maybe I should have used the buff card, because now I don't know how to win this 2 rounds, right? Oh, he passed! Oh, nice. Okay, so I make it like this now. Really, I have to use a buff card because he has 1 point more. Oh wait, when we use this one, when we use this card, we have 1 and 1 more, or? Adds 1 to all units in a row, excluding itself. Okay, so we have 7, 8. Should be fine. Right? Haha! Okay, so we pass now. So next try. Your first test also worked already, Zuko. We saw test at 9:11. Would send you some light from the sun here if I could, Tian. It's so bright. Yeah, I mean now it's evening and yeah, I mean so it's dark outside. No. What? Did I have something wrong, Kalina? Me for your panda cam? Yeah, I could need that. That is true. You on? Ta-da!
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Because I baked on Gwent. I thought I should have taken another card. It can be that I do something stupid stuff. I'm not really good in card games. This time our hand is not so strong, but yeah, it should be fine. I mean, but it's good we have these cards here, which get better together. This one and this one. Wow. Tell are so tough to play against. Phew. Double one. So. Oh, now he will call his friends, for sure. Of course! Here we go, friends are here, no problem. Fixed it! Yeah! Did you restart your router, Zucker? I'm not sure if I should play one more card or should we just... Okay, maybe we put the small one inside. I hope he places one more card. Come, play something. Oh, wow. Serious business here. Good. Now I have to win 2 rounds. Lol. Yeah, come on. That's cheating! You know, put one card in and then the friends are coming. What he's doing, 20 points, it's a lot. Enough, we can try that. Not sure. You passed? Ooh. Okay, so let's see what's happening now. Please give me some cool cards. Ooh, Jennifer. Hallo. Jennifer von Mengenberg. So what I learned now from the books, I mean I only read the first 2, so the short novels, but it seems like Geralt and Jennifer can't be together because they hurt all the time each other, but they also can't go without each other. So they meet all the time X years later or something like that, and I guess Geralt loves her really a lot because the last stuff what I read was they met after a year or something, and then she said, oh, it's quite a while, and he said like, yeah, it's 1 year, 2 months, 3 days, and 5 hours or something like that. I don't remember the exact date, but it was something like this, and it's like, okay, obviously, yep, he's missing her a lot. Yeah. Stop doing that. How should I win? Because they are a terrible couple but can't break up because of the magic? Because of his wish. Is it right, Gatham? Did I understand it correct? So, when they first met in this magical storm, and when there was this genie, he used his wish, that they are together. I mean, no. And because of that, they are bond all the time. Oh no! He's winning! Oh, too bad. Too bad. We lost.
Well, now you must win it back. Your next opponent, Count Gomu Seely. In his day, his father lost the fab. Yet do not...
Oh.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to...
Sorry. I don't want to play no more. It's not nice if you let the lady wait, you know, and just play cards.
Radovid's not a whit better than Emir.
That's
Hard
not
finding
nice.
work here, you know. With the eternal
So-
fire burning.
Lake supper again. My husband's a supervisor by trade. Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
The threatening stride, the gaze oh so fierce. Mock a witcher just once and your gut he could pierce.
I told you what I was
Oh,
reminded.
so many grapes. I would like that. Oh, you see? There are grapes, bananas, blueberries. You see that? No. A basket full of blueberries. I get some candy. I have some cheese. I don't want cheese. Can you stop to push me? It's my stuff. Did you see that? He just pushed me.
Listening to me, Ingrid.
Looking for me, sir. Looking for me, sir.
So we have fish, grapes, banana, blueberries, candy, and cheese. Yeah. That's, you know, the cheese and the fish I can give to Mousy and Dicker, that's fine.
You're in that mug.
Excuse me a moment. Miss? Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
Hey Manoa's Flame, how are you doing?
Thank you for agreeing
fish
to
and
help.
blueberries.
My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
A new follower.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the
Crabman
market,
is here. Thank you
none.
so much for the follow.
All has been
Hello.
quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Yeah. It's like that.
Let's look
as a
for
mage,
Albert.
you know? You're not really clever. You're a bit dumb. Okay, what's so funny?
Springtime, the roads wet with rain.
Oh, good to hear that you're fine, Manoa's Flame. I'm fine too, thank you very much. Looking like 35 again. And how did you look before, Mr. B?
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Watch it, peasant! Back again, Rivian Trap.
Like 6.
Again.
Now you look like, 18.
I know this might sound immodest, but our hunting hounds are simply the best.
They do seem fierce.
Yes, but they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper without my permission. Sit. Stay. Lie down. Nothing extraordinary about it.
Anything else? I expected, something bad to happen. But yes, when guys shave, they look like 10 years younger. Yep. It's really weird if you're used to how they look like with beard, and then they remove that. It's just like, oha. That's such a huge difference. I mean, to get another haircut can be already different, but if you remove that, like a full beard, that is just like, oh my god, that can be a huge difference. Wealthy townsman is easily amused. Yeah, I've had some dogs. They can make sit, lie down, and stay. That's great. So okay, so where is this young boy?
Time to invest in rubies.
Find Argel Adelbert Wegelbund. He's wearing a panther mask. Okay.
Radovid's not a whit better than him. Might even be worse.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard banners from the city walls. Time to invest in rubies.
Please shout if you see a panther mask.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
And then a colossal boom.
Ah, he is it. Oh.
And?
Yes.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther. Rawr.
Oh my, Count!
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
I guess he's a bit weird. Maybe.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
On the bench with just marigold. Okay. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. To sit with on a bench with Triss can only lead to bad things. Maybe. It will be just a romantic moment.
I'm a kraken!
Ooh, that doesn't sound so romantic.
Care to sit down for a spell?
Will lead to wonderful things? Fireworks! Can't wait to lead him down to the wolves. Okay, so let's see what's happening.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Moritz. What do you want to know?
I would never have come to the idea to say Moritz. So, Moritz! Das ist Moritz! So, was ist mit Moritz?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seems just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Oh je. So we can say, simple, you're charismatic. Personal charm. I would now be bad and would just say, you know, they don't have anyone else. But that's really, really not nice. So maybe just say that one. Hi Brandanus, how are you doing? What a beautiful dress. You mean from Geralt? Yes. I like the dress from Geralt, you know? So the blue is really fancy. I like it a lot. Say something nice. Play Witcher with interesting women. Well, of course from Geralt. Good that you agree. Okay, simple, you're charismatic, I don't say. We say personal charm, maybe. Is it? I don't know what he will say at the end, but it doesn't sound like we overdo it. You know, we don't want to overdo it, right? Just, you know, tell her something nice after we're so bad and let her pull, you know, away. So she got tortured because of her idea and we didn't stop the guy to torture. But you see her nails are again there, so I guess it's fine. Overdo it! No! Don't spit the tea, CJ. Don't spit the tea. Like, pfft. Okay, so we try personal charm. Okay? So...
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Oh, come on. Why do I have to say that? I don't want to say anything. Wasn't supposed to. I mean, can't he say something nice without being, you know? Okay. But we can also make a compliment just because we can. Just afraid she wants more, you know? We don't want to make more stuff. Just be nice. But not too much. We are not allowed to overstep the line. That's really difficult, you know? So... No? Don't do compliment. Okay, no compliment. You should be mean all the time. They love that. Yes, do compliment to her. You just want to see something bad. We don't want that. No. It's a tough. You know, when I played the first time, it was easy. I just was sure I go with Yennefer, and I just was like, okay, we just say all bad things to Triss, so she doesn't come to the idea we like her anymore, you know? We just don't want to do anything bad to mess up with Yennefer. That was the way I want to go. You don't look bad today. He's looking fancy, I have to say. Nothing bad will happen. See? Do the same now. Okay, so... okay.
Didn't mean it to. Don't quite know why I always say stuff like that around you.
Always? Guess I remember things a little differently.
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No,
Hi, Kaiser.
just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are entirely...
Entirely what?
nude.
How did she get so drunk and so fast?
Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's quite drunk, yes, suddenly. I don't know how that happened. How are you doing today, Kaiser? Oh, no, no, no. We have to find Triss. Let's go fast. Triss!
Geralt. Coming?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Careful.
I was afraid he would kiss her when I don't press anything. Oh my god.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks.
Uh-huh.
We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in
No.
the stables.
He's disguised.
there.
You know, with this wolf mask, no one will recognize him anymore. This is best disguise ever. No problem. Is it a side quest proposed to one of the wonderful women in the game? It's a side quest, yeah, with Triss. You have to rescue the mages. Looks like my love level. Oh wow, she got back to level-headed creep.
Albert!
Yeah, she probably.
Why do you hide?
Maybe she got.
Albert! There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh.
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not to us, young count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
You're done for! That's him! All together!
You know, it's not nice. We have, because of you, I will have to make my beautiful dress sweaty and dirty. That's not good. I don't like it at all. It's not good.
You'll be
I paid
spitting
quite
tea.
a coin on this wonderful dress, and you should left me in peace. So. Aua. Boom. 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 Aua. No, don't. You know, guys, it's not fair.
You're done for!
You're done for. Aua, aua, aua.
Awesome!
Oh, one less.
Not good.
Oh.
Where'd you come from?
Up. Jump. Boom.
That's him! All together!
No chance. Here. Pew pew. Adalbert Wegelbund. He's strong. You see him? This disguise is the best. Wow, she got back to level. Yeah. Yeah, strong. Panda pew pews. Wow, all the guests are gone? That was fast. No? So we have to go to the stables. Oh, let me save. Didn't save for quite a while.
Oh, I'd begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
See, you made her sad. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey, that's cool. You are nothing. That's what you mean. Yeah, you know. I mean, what? Oh no! What did I do now? What did fail? Which quest failed? What did we do? Come on. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. I can live with that. But it was really good what I tried. So last time when we made these old quests, it was the main quest, it was to level 12, I didn't get any XP. We just got like 1 XP or something. So I installed an add-on. So the XP is again different scaled. Or you get more XP, also for older ones. Yeah, because I am not sure how much we will level. And we need for the, you see, for the DLCs, I need level 34 and 32. Well, it's recommended. Yeah, because of that I was like, okay, I get this add-on to rescale our XP gain. Yeah, so it should work, hopefully. But I was not sure if it's working because, I just installed it and yeah. Okay, so now or never, meet Triss. Okay, Cabaret, meet Dandelion as Rosemary and Ty. Okay. Create a quest, now you can never take off the mask. Oh, we can't. That would be terrible. A torch? Torch. torch somewhere? Oh my god. Oh my god, I have 5 million books here. Like in real life. We have to sell them. 100,000 books. I don't know where my torch is. Ah, da! Oh, ich bin blind wie ein Fisch. Do you say that also in English? You're blind like a fish? Which is not really nice when you think about it. And I don't think fishes see so bad. Don't think the books take space. Yeah, but I don't need them in my inventory.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
No, now they're really mean. I think now they're really mean to the others.
She brewed teas for stomach pain.
Aha! So she did make potions. Druve, make a note. Her father testified.
Potions? Are you mad?
Yes?
No monsters here, just humans.
No lollygagging.
Well, well, another freak.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But we're...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Oh, danke Siggy.
Just look at the freak.
Whom it may concern, had it been known that the bearer of the present document may enter and leave the free city of Novigrad at will, both during the day and the night, and shall for no reason to be perturbed, I have no clue, per something, harmed, harassed, or molested in any way. His Holiness Hierarch Hemmelfahrt. You know, best is the free city of Novigrad. And they are so free that they will just now, you know, discriminate everyone. Poor guy is trying to do his job, yeah. Still, it's not nice. Yes, we say as a bat too. So, blind wie eine Fledermaus. Nee, hab ich noch nicht gehört. Blind wie ein Fisch. So, a bat is in German Fledermaus. Was that the guy we rescued?
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learnt what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After 2, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Half-Larger Kingdom. More free than free. Yeah, but it should also mean, you know, free, like, the people are free. You know, really free to live how they want and not be, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Witcher world is harsh. I mean, and our world is also harsh.
I'll give you a discount
It's
for
a
heroic
material
deeds,
world.
but
Ladies,
the
you
madam...
forgot your dress.
Well, you know.
Somewhere.
Can't control
See?
what I hear.
Because of that, the bird is not allowed to see anything.
I know.
Because of the ladies.
Exactly why I'm
It's
considering
cold
it.
outside, I can tell you.
What's the
Always
hurry?
considering.
My prince?
If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Okay, get a loan from the Bank. Okay, we help him, he's our friend.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Oops.
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Fine, but...
Geralt, The only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Dandelion is used. Dandelion is
What? He never given. I'll give you a discount.
No,
for
he's
heroic
into
deeds,
arts,
but the
so
madam-
I guess
well,
people
you know.
are sometimes a bit eccentric, maybe? Maybe? You know, I think with no pants, my people, yeah, they have no pants. No pants, no pants. Look at that.
Hey
She
there,
has
handsome.
no pants.
Darkness
Okay, she
everywhere.
has some short
I see
pants.
it all around.
No pants. She lost it somewhere. Upstairs, probably. Oh, she has some pants.
You're a vulgar
The
one.
lady there
You
also
see it
lost
in your
everything.
face.
Well, he's cooking. Hold it. Let's look at the chef.
Easy.
Oh, look.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
What?
Fish.
He
Do you
never
want some
given me
fish?
nothing but floppy
So I guess
chicken.
it smells
You don't know how to
really
give
nice in
common
this
seeds.
house, you
Saying
know.
I'm no good at giving.
Fishy,
To
fishy.
give, you got to have talent.
So
and
many no
character.
pants. You have enough money, Tian? Are you sure, Petite? You can, you know, you have enough money for that? I see we have some bread. Knoblauch. Garlic. Garlic, yeah? So now I just have, again, just as always, Dance of the Vampire song in my mind. Knoblauch, Knoblauch. La 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 la.
What's he schemed up this time?
Paintless people and fried fish.
Help a poor bloke out.
Oh, garlic bread is also nice.
I miss a woman's touch.
Is that you, no pants? That's for sure no pants. You see, here's now no pants. You know, it's cold.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
Lady, have a nice day. Read a book, maybe.
Got a
Not
piece
so
of
boring.
racehorse.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Hi, Azulai, how are you doing?
My pizza rank.
Oh. Bottom? Oh no, was the wrong way? I guess it was the wrong way.
Oh!
How are you doing? All my best twos begin this way. So, guys, it's a bit hard to navigate because I only have one hand. You know, I have to cuddle with Dicker. Here. Hello! Need your help?
So good to see you.
Wow, but you looks amazing. Yes, I also say the same. It looks really, really good. Really pretty game. I think I have to play it again. How are you doing? Yeah, we wanted to go to Skellige, but now I just figured out I do first some side quests before we head over to Skellige. So.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Hey. Thank you very much. So, let's see. Normally, when something with Dandelion, all goes wrong, and it will be
You ladies are bad, so strapping the mug to the working man.
probably
Long live
terrible,
Geralt
and
of
at
Rivia,
the end,
our
it's just a
saviour.
big drama.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find.
Then Dandelion again will say he rescued us or something like that. I don't know if you read Die Zwerge. I started to read it, but I didn't like the book. I didn't like... No, it's not the book. I just don't like the way of the writing. So I have to say it like this. I think... No, I don't have them anymore here. I gave the books away. I had all parts here and I just couldn't read it. It just didn't work. Give them to friends. Did you craft any Witcher armor sets yet? No, Azula, I didn't. We have just random stuff what I found on. We have Freya's Weary Warrior's armor, Assassin's gauntlets, Alder Folk boots, and Tracker trousers. And some random swords. Tier Tochai Blade oder so. Und Adan Dice oder so. Dandelion always reminds me of this one guy. Okay. No, I didn't read them, Zucker. Did you read all the books? Good night, Gaithan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sweet dreams. Sleep well.
I did not know she dealt in magic.
Ignorance don't wipe away.
Oh.
Don't touch me.
Stuff, schön.
Yes, yes.
Who's the author? Wie heißt der Autor, Zucker?
Ow, that hurts. My dad doesn't like elves very much. Are you an elf?
Autor E. Ach so. Oh, we have to midnight. Okay, we get first haircut.
But Master Hunter, we're not in no
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market.
Bothering me.
Some mysterious murders
Good
happening
day.
somehow.
Mister,
Greta's got
why are your eyes so
imagination of a
strange?
drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters.
A wolf ate my gran.
Corpses were shredded.
Well, feigning crippled,
Keeper.
but they could
Downstairs?
find figure Ronnie when they need to.
Everyone in Novigrad
Miraculous
wants others to listen
recovery
to them.
there. Barbarian.
Yeah, Marcus Heights. I can't. No, I can't read books from him.
Greetings to the honourable gent.
I can't.
Need a trim. Think you can...
You know, I'm not saying he's writing bad books. I know people love his books. There's so many, but it's just not my. I tried Die Zwerge. I tried another series of him, and I read one book. It was about dark elves. Was it? I think dark. I don't remember the name, but it was about dark elves, and I read the whole book, and you know the idea was really good. It's not like the idea is bad, but it just can't stand the way how he writes. That just I don't enjoy that, and it makes it really tough for me to enjoy his books. So, which is just a personal thing, you know what I mean? Bernard Hannon, same. I can't read him. I can't read his books. I mean, maybe I have to try it again. I mean, it's some years ago that I read it. Same for Brendan Sanderson, I think is his name. I can't read his books either. I tried one, and it was like, meh. I know he makes good books, and I know people love it, and there are so many parts which would be probably good for me, but I can't read it. Same for Das Rad der Zeit. This huge series. It's not that book is not about the writing. The writing is fine for me. I just don't like the main character in the book. He's so annoying that I like the story and I like all the other characters, the side characters, but the main one I just dislike. I really disliked him more and more over the book, and I think I read the first part and half of the second one, and I just said, okay, I can't stand it anymore, and I don't read it, so. Genau, die Albe Dunkelelfen. Danke, Mr. B. Exactly, that one I read from start to end, and it was okay, but I really didn't enjoy it. It was like, I will not buy any books from Marcus Heights, Bernard Hannon, and Brendan Sanderson. Yeah, can't read it. Which is okay, no. So if you like these books, don't get offended. I don't mean it in any bad way. It's just, it's my taste. So I'm not judging anything. It's just, yeah. With books and like movies, they're, you know, you like it not. Everyone has a different taste. Or games. Oh, can't we get a cut? No? I'm going to cry in a corner now. I would understand if you tell me I don't like your book, which you write maybe someday. Oh, that looks weird, huh? Bernhard Hennen, it's a guy. At least it should be a guy. Bernhard. Yeah, there are many books from them. Yep. No. Okay, much better. Willst du hingehen?
So long.
Let's wait, guys. I have to make some space for Dicker. Here we go. So, Dicker decided it's now the best time to lie, you know, make yourself comfortable on my table in front of the second monitor. Okay, here. So, okay, if you talk about books. Okay. I don't think you want to hear all my books, which I have. It's a long list. But there's other book, you know, there's one book, maybe from James Clemens. These are 4 parts. And I have them even in hardcover. The books looks really good. And I tried to read this series multiple times. And really multiple times. I tried to read that because I have the books here and they're hardcover and looking pretty. And I was like, okay. I read it and read it and... So... once I managed it, I think I really managed to go through part 4, and it's not like a bad book, it's just like, it didn't really, you know, was not really speaking to me. Hi, Eiste, guten Abend, hello. Oh, I have to change that. I have to change it, Mr. B. I will start tomorrow the next book. So I completed Sword of Destiny, and I will read now the next one. But I didn't update that one. Yeah. Okay, so we have to go to... That? It's a guy, you meet him in the Leipziger Buchmesse. Oh, really? Ich war noch nie auf der Buchmesse. How was it? On the book fair? I think Messe is fair, oder? I was wondering, normally you finish them more quickly. Yeah, I've really a tough time with short novels, you know. I like to read long stories and, you know, like really fat books with 1000 pages and 8 parts. Then I'm really happy. If I like the book, then, you know, I love it and I can read more and more and more and more. But short novels, that's really tough. I'm pretty sure I would not have read these books when I would not play Witcher and like Witcher. Not like because they are bad or anything, it's just because I don't enjoy short novels and yeah. It's also not like they're not bad, but also not like I have to read them, right? You know? I would never have stumbled over these books without the games.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Okay.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse.
Eat
now.
the card.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
The Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard!
Oh!
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
Oops.
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Oops. I think that was not right. Probably should have just let him beaten me, yeah? But it was just like, you know, I just clicked one button. I thought we make some training, you know, like a bit of a fight. That was fun. Oops. I guess I messed it up. But just, you know, just the option, read from the card. Just imagine he picks out the card and says, okay, I have to say now to you, you lady, give me a moment. Give me your money, please. Wait. Everything. Okay, thank you. So just imagine that. Oh, that's ridiculous. This game is sometimes, you know, they made it really nice. You have, of course, the most of the setting here in the game is sad, but they have also not like stuff like this, which is fun.
There must be order.
But they are all shouting all the time. Don't look so ugly. No, I mean, come on. You stream only stream in English.
Life's wet enough in the
Also have
gutter.
auto German use. Only English. Only English. I mean,
No
and
loitering round here.
I talk sometimes with German, like Hallo, guten Abend und so, aber nein. In der Regel ist alles Englisch. Because we have people from all over the world here, and I don't want to exclude anyone. And yeah, it's nice to meet people, you know, from everywhere of the world and make new friends. You learn a lot. It's really interesting. Yeah, so. No. And I don't think I will make. Of course, German would make much easier for me. So it would be much easier for me and much faster. But yeah, now when I decided to make videos, I was thinking to make it in German or English, and you will help more people when it's you know, English than German. I mean, how many people speak German? How many people speak English? Or at least learn English, you know, as a second language. So yeah, that's the reason I made it in English. Even so, it is not the easiest way to do it. This hero is not for women. That mask is funny, yes.
Just hopped out for a smoke.
Tasty lagging.
So, save. So you can reach bigger community.
can't
Yes,
decide
it's
on
more
a
helpful
colour.
for more people. I mean,
Don't know what the
that was the
fucking
main
problem is.
reason.
A colour's either pretty or ugly. Ain't no philosophy to it.
So, what does it
There's
say
been a
now?
misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Oh, we can decide. Oh,
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Yeah, of course. And then it's our fault if he doesn't like it. So, cabaret is theater of a kind. The deco should be theatrical. Boudoir style is better fit for cabaret. Dandelion is doing this for you. You decide. Okay, guys, what do we do? Theater or boudoir? I have no clue what is boudoir. By the way. So. But. Whatever. I don't know. What do you want, guys? First one, second one? Anything? I don't know either. Okay. So Google. Dandelion is doing this for you. Yeah, we could also take that decision, Kaiser, that's true. I mean, Kekse. Ich will auch Kekse haben. Give some cookies. I don't remember what I took last time. To be honest, I don't remember at all. I would say the bottom. Dandelion is doing this for you. You decide. Okay, we can try that. Why not?
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Of course, we have to check. Of course.
Long as the black ones are chasing gorillas around the Kedweni woods, Novigrad's safe.
It's so dark in this room, I don't see anything. It's pitch black. Almost. Oh, wait, how did we do that? Here? Here. Here! I forgot. What was the name? What was the words in Harry Potter for light? I know for flying is Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that I remember.
Must be mad running around in this rain.
And Actio, if you want to pull something to you. Actio. Lumos, Lumos, genau, Lumos. So, jetzt hab ich's. Lumos. Then also, Mr. B, I don't have at the moment lots of time to read. Just too busy before. Boudoir ist ein Ankleidezimmer. Lol. I never heard that word in my life. I don't know, boudoir. Ankleidezimmer. Why would you make that as a cabaret? The theater was a much better thing. I agree. Thank you. Was? Lumos also works with Android phones to turn your flashlight on. What's now?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Why didn't you grab the key before?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio...
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in Time. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find the key.
Find anything?
Not here.
It would be a bad place, huh? Yeah, below the bucket maybe? Oh my god. You know?
The key.
So guys, pro tip. Don't hide a key next to the door beneath a bucket. That's not a good hiding place. So I hope you learned something. Don't do this. So.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
Yeah.
All right. Talk.
You see?
Hubio, right? Polly's told me
Hi,
so
Grim.
much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No
Tiny
flirting
coin.
required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you.
Could also get a better dress, maybe.
Whew.
It's raining. You
Never
see?
expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
So. Map. Rotleck gleich to Dreck. How are you doing, Grim? Sorry. But there was so much quest stuff going on. How was your day?
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
So. I'm sorry guys if you don't hit the Skellige. I forgot about all the side quests, so I hope you're okay with that. That can be maybe next, you know, 2 days go there, depending how far we into the game.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, look at that. Oh, you meanies. What are you doing?
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
What?
You'll regret this, mutant.
I wanted to take the torch out so it's a bit more light. It's not allowed. Aua!
Pathetic.
Pathetic! You noob kicks! You're all noob kicks! You know, you don't steal from an artist, that's not fine. Aua, aua, aua. Okay, I have to be more careful. Can you... You know this bed here, the room is so close and I can't really jump so much around.
Tell me
Yeah,
what
good
you want.
troublemaker.
Damn it!
No.
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
But he's a good artist, huh? Look at that. Oh? This one is really nice, from the marketplace. I like the birds flying over there. So we have to go now. Oh, that's far away. Is there then also the horse racing? Yeah, I think there's also the horse race going on, which we can also participate if we want. Nice garden, guys.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
I'm just running through. But you do good job, good job. It's looking nice.
Pure harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think them a pair of old lovers. Synergy reigns between them. Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Well, tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Oha. I will win the race for you. Let me pay your debt. Should we try to win the race? I saved so before we went here. Right? I did. So if everything goes wrong, we can just retry it.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Okay. And now I feel pressured.
Wow. But what about trade within the Empire? We shall lose our talk about this later, all right? Such are the times, my good fellow.
Go! Come on! I want to block him. Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh! No! Oh, come on! No!
I'm as good as dead. Time to flee.
Oh, come on! That was just my bed.
Come on. There's gotta...
Alas,
Oh.
Let me pay off your debt.
Thank you. I never...
Let's just say I like to do a good...
I'll bring them to the road.
Fine.
Checkpoint. This one maybe?
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Fallon's self-appointed.
Can I skip that?
The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
I didn't see that. Good night, Petite. Good night, sleep well, sweet dreams. Let's try again.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Giddy up.
Good night, Adelai. Schlaf schön. Süße Träume. Gute Nacht. Nacht, gute Nacht. So. So, jetzt.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Okay, so they cut it. It's the same what we had before. When we would play it. Oh, Mastercrafted saddle. Look at that, guys. Oh my god, they're just chatty. Dandelion. Also here? Yeah, okay, so when we are here we can also do another ways. And complete this quest also. So let's see, we got another saddle. What is it doing? It's bad. We have a much better one. Phew. So let's see. We do another ways.
You still aim to get
Look at
I'm not sure I understand.
Damage.
Honestly, I'm not interested.
Everyone nobly born
What
with a
about
quick
the trade?
Oh, the famed Geralt of Rivia. Are you?
Ach so, it's da oben. Man, they're talking all at once.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
Yeah.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3!
Oh, the beacon first, rider?
2, 3, off you go!
How many riders do we have to beat?
Is curd. Ah, curd.
Oh! The plague! Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor!
Slower.
Roach!
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Okay.
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus.
Nicholas.
The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
The light in this game is so pretty. Oh, just now, you know, when the sun goes down. This is another race, no? Oh.
My granddad's sick.
When'd you last touch a wench?
Wow, this race is super long.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud
Slow now.
Memorial Derby is
Giddy
over!
up.
The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding
Slow now.
Roach! Glory to the victor!
Glory to the victor! Ta-da!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
What? Another? More? Are we not done already? Oh. No, maybe later.
I suppose so. Will we actually?
I don't know how often we can do that. Oh, we have it already. I don't know how many beat the second rider. I don't know how many riders we can do, but I don't want to boring now that I
Every time
five races or something.
Struck with awe! Behold!
Well, best of 100? Okay, return to Dandelion, so we go back to him.
What's wafting off you?
Look at the light.
Killer
That's
prowls
so
the city,
beautiful.
but you're not scared, are you?
And the music.
Washed your hair lately?
Help a poor fellow out.
Double shades.
Stand by the chameleon. Grand opening tonight.
Crown in the evening. A performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
We start in G major, and...
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
But I wanted to...
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
It's your... You know, he's buying, yeah? Of course, I mean, you know, you bought it already. I mean, it's your cabaret, no?
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Yeah, she said you're fat and you smell. Come on.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Yeah. Obviously.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Dandelion?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Oh. Dandelion is always goofy, yes.
Gods.
No, what happened?
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her
Thanks,
condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, A friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies.
Thanks, Lord.
What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Let's find out who did it.
You lead.
This poor girl. I hope she can still sing later.
So,
And the dolls are
preventive
staying.
medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Hey! Help! Help!
Wait, let me put the right quest in our inventory.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is
Hey,
greatly
Wolle!
appreciated.
Thank you so much for 7 months in a row. Wow. Sha-la-la-la-la. 7 months already. Hey, ja, Frogs und Hut hier. Nein. Vielen, vielen Dank, Wolle. Das ist ganz arg lieb von dir. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Thank you very, very much. This is so kind. Yeah, make some hype for Wolle, my friends. Aua, aua. Wow, they're all level 16 here.
Blast it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe her voice is... No. Ihre Stimmbänder sind vielleicht verletzt. How do you say it in English? Stimmbänder.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Because Priscilla got injured and she got something, you know, in her throat. And maybe her voice does not really... It's not good enough anymore for singing. Oh. Vocal cords. Oh, okay. I would never have thought about that. Find a dwarven woodcarver's body using a witch's senses.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
I think I remember a bit of this quest here.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
I don't know the end, so... And I don't know who it was anymore. But, yeah, I think I remember a bit of this quest. It's a longer quest.
This isn't it.
Zeit, Mr. B. Schlaf schön, süße Träume. Nachtilein. Oh, from here we enter the room. Okay, so we have to go here. Did you play a bit more Witcher Manora's Flame? Did you have the time for that? For Witcher 1? Here we go.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Sounds like he's digging deep.
An
There's
egg
no bloody
from an
fingers.
amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
How did he see that?
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Better not share my conclusion. So, that's a good answer.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Bald guy looks kind of feminine. Yes, I agree, Zucker. And not really nice. Okay, so this it seems like we are now Sherlock Holmes. Which are Sherlock Holmes? So, this will be a big investigation. Okay, before we continue, guys, I will be short AFK. Save. So, be right back in 2 minutes or something. So, bis gleich.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper. Oh! Watch where you step.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I got to piss like a racehorse.
Hello, good evening, I'm back. Sorry. I had to discuss with Dicker that he, will join again me and come back, and Mousy wants to go outside. So. Hi, Inai, hello.
What's
hey,
he doing
Dick.
here?
Good evening to you too. How was your stream? How are you doing, guys? Sorry, I was just AFK. Short moment. Okay, so let's see where we have to go. We have several places which to visit. So, people who just joined, we are investigating. So Priscilla, the girlfriend from Dandelion, she got attacked and really heavily injured. And there's a murder going around. And so Priscilla was lucky that she's still alive. And we try now to investigate what's happening and try to find the murder. So we are Geralt, the Witcher, Sherlock Holmes.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Fall afoul of the king of beggars, and you'll get no mercy no matter who you are.
It's really bloody.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye?
Hi, Meow. Hello.
How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing as sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Get out of my sight. Now.
It was amazing. I don't know what happened, but everyone decided to host me. I'm overwhelmed with kindness. I mean, you're a great person, or? And a great content creator, so why not?
What happened?
I'm happy for you. That's
Monsters
awesome.
must have run them down.
Dads and smartphones always a good combo, but your dad has, has you, so you can help him. So, what doesn't work, Zucker? I missed my twice today. I had to help my dad. So you had to help. Okay, I missed that. Okay, so the damn smartphone, that it took so long, Inai? What did you have to do with the phone? So we have to go. Let me check the map so I don't get lost.
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better back and dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, he were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Did they say Gesundheit too? No. Mouse is just shouting at me. Hallo Miss Nara, guten Abend. How you doing?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
So without the text, the subtitles, I would probably not understand this guy a lot. It's just too much.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
You think, to be honest? I think I'm getting sick. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry, Nara. I'm sorry. So, get a blanket, some heat pack. So, und ganz viel Tee. I wouldn't understand him either. Okay, good. I mean, it's just like, you know, I was just like, okay, what is he saying? Okay, but I can read it, but it's really tough. Just sleep and drink tea. Yeah, exactly. So, hush hush, up ins Bett. Zacki zacki. It's been too long since you killed a guy. And now we are, you know, investigating.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horse of the dark. Yet, fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lesson, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Concerned citizen. That doesn't sound good. Hallo Hund. Oh, you are bigger than Gus Meyer.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Kill them all, violence, blood and wine. Yeah, I assume we will play blood and wine, like in, I don't know, in 2 weeks or something maybe. Oh, then I'm almost on holidays. On holidays.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Meyer. So, auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss, Hundis.
Mug like that won't get you a copper. Gots to be elegant like me.
Oh, das war, we could just, our, the plan was that I go today to Skellige. Which I delayed now because I started to make side quests, which was not on the plan. I wanted to stick more to the main quest, but yeah. I ever wanted to at least make the quest with Dandelion because, you know, he's important, and Triss. So I wanted to do at least this too, but I forgot about them.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Another victim? Oha. We're not done with, well, investigating.
Hey, handsome.
Hello, Wendy. How are you doing?
Human. Priscilla's.
Grab him! Sis, that him.
Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorcerers. So adept at fooling the common folk, not the loose women who walk the street and fox men's minds with their charms. Abandon the treacherous and immortal magic arcane, cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you to its flames.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
That's him!
Gotta get around him!
Oh, come on!
What are you doing? I was just to investigate here. Why do you hit me?
Son of a whore! Try me, prick!
Elbow. Come on.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
What, Mr. B? I'm not sure if that is nice. I'm not sure. I mean, Nara can try it if you want.
A brazier howling this time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
What do you want?
Well, there's blood moon this morning.
Eternal fire doesn't
scare away monsters after all. Good thing we got you.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
We have to go back to talk to the coroner.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Oh.
Maybe he lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger.
Right, we have to also...
Overall, very
yeah.
honest after I take a second.
Also not good. Seems like Triss is in danger. They're all spitting here around and make like noises.
Humans.
It's really blah.
Elven blood, eh?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Oh. Hello. So what happened?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful, or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Wasn't it the place where we had the party with Triss? At the Vegelbuds? No? I'm pretty sure that's... Do it. What did it upgrade now with the racing? Okay. I would say then we can port to the Wegelbutz residence. So here we go. Maybe lost the context, but being single could help. So you want to say it's okay to be forever alone? No. But yeah, that is could be an option. Okay, so let's see if we can rescue the lady.
You're grey like my grandmum.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger?
The mother? Oh.
Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious.
Yeah.
Please, follow me.
Zacky, zacky!
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Well, another freak.
What's that? Yeah, come inside the house and then, well, another freak. Come on, guys, you're so mean. I mean, and especially in this game, Witcher doesn't look different than other people.
Shit in your stew, you tramp.
What?
Hear that?
Hey,
Calm and
seriously,
quiet.
hello.
All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Why did the dogs attack me and not the murder guy, no? It makes no sense.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Why do you attack me? Go away.
Oh, you bugger!
Yeah, it's no wonder I don't get the murder.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Exactly.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
How are you doing, seriously? Sorry, we are middle in a quest here and investigating and try to find the murder.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be the paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire, listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Night, Esotic, sleep well, sweet dreams. I wonder if it was considered bad manners to bring weapon inside someone's home in the Middle Ages. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I would say yes, but on the other hand, you know, if you had a sword like that, I think it's so much worth, you know, more than your life. You probably would never put it somewhere, you know, just it has to be close to you, I guess. No. Okay. So the shortest way to go there, maybe from here. From here. Probably similar. Go from here then. Okay. Slap lecker! That was I'm thinking here. Weapons and armor were very valuable back then. So if you had a avid guest you want to stay next to it. Yeah, I would not, you know, when you have nothing and then, I mean, that's your most exclusive thing what you own. I would probably not just let it outside of the house or something. Maybe you put it down but close to you, maybe. But on the other hand, I also guessed if you had stuff like that, it's and you show it off. I mean, you're rich or something special. No, maybe just took it with them also to be close and it doesn't get stolen, but also to show off what they own.
Back there at Loch Marine.
Maybe. I don't know. So we're safe now. This will be the next part of the quest, I guess. So find Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate. So I'm wondering, all the other victims had only a name. I'm wondering why there's now a place also. It's a bit suspect, I would say. You know, if we get also the place. So maybe the murder was what wants to mislead us, you know, bring us on the wrong track. Maybe.
Nothing new.
Just guessing, I don't know.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
You mean me
It's
to
a
grab
material
another lass
world,
to join us?
and I'm a material girl.
I was thinking be us two and you.
Oh, all right. But what with the state you...
Oh, darling, like what you see?
Hey there, handsome.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with Sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to Crippled Kate's. To Sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with Sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
What? No! Kill him? Okay, was I mean, ordinary iron sword wasn't expensive, I guess. Still kick people out of the came from. What? Let me cover my kids' eyes and ears, then kill him. Kill. Threaten him. So can't allow it. What do we do then? Okay, we don't allow it. Whatever it is.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
Pathetic.
Oha! Oha! Oha. We sliced him in pieces.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Okay, so
Copper, look, you got a pie.
we have to go to the warehouse now. Take a little bloodbath. Did you see girl turn his head? Sneaky. I'm wondering if it was a good idea to kill him. I mean, probably we will not question him anymore. But otherwise, it would probably, you know, have to be smarter to wait in case we have to question him. Okay, so
Hey, Jack.
we have to go.
You're the oldest, tell us. Just what sort of war do exactly?
Well, my dad told me they do things Mum won't.
My mum hates to do the laundry. So
What the heck? You
that's
just
what all
killed
those
him?
gentlemen do at the Passive Flora.
Right one.
Get their laundry done.
Guess so. Looked in the window once. They was all prancing round in their knickers.
So why's my dad say the Passive
Ow.
Floor is the best because it's got the
Okay,
dirtiest
I've
floor?
no clue what this key is now, but maybe should we go the inside? I don't know what this place is. Okay, we follow now the other quest.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Greetings.
So, let's see what's happening now. Oh, we could have ported. Oh, anyway. Oh?
My, what a freak. Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
All vampires eloquent.
Tortured logic.
Yet logic, nonetheless. I'm glad you perceived that, at least. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Oh!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Man, he's super strong, huh? Okay. So, what I can tell you, when I remember now how I ended the quest. So, I ended the quest. I didn't know that he is the murderer. I didn't know that. So, I ended the quest with the other guy, which we just met. You know, this Nathaniel. I killed him instantly. So, I didn't know that he is the murderer. Or not the murderer, and he's the right murderer. So, what did he write now? Remember, dear people, that the fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Man cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences, and live in accordance with the church's dictates, before the time for the penance has passed. But it's really weird that the vampire is such, you know, thinking about... Wow, he looks spooky. So, thinking about it like this, I mean, if he would live like that, he should get burned too. Because the eternal fire is burning all the non-humans, right? I want to be a vampire, but not this kind of vampire. As they use lotion made of babies with smile and assume. Okay, so we have to go back to... I'm a vampire, so this guy gives us a all bad name. Yeah.
What am I to do now?
Yeah, but it's interesting that you can have different endings and you don't even recognize that. I mean, I really didn't know that last time. I mean, many years ago. I just thought, oh my god, no, this guy, he's burning this poor woman. And he has to be the murderer. I was like, no, stop him!
White
and then the
one.
gate. The quest was ending and done. So I didn't know that he's not really the murderer.
Please.
Those are
Time for a change of scenery.
priceless. Worthless, you mean? Vile, filthy etchings on every page.
Reproductions of...
Why do they always have to shout? That's super scary. What happens if you attack a guard? Probably they will attack me. I guess. Some of these quests are so intense and disturbing, yeah. But it's really well storytelling. You have to agree. We are too...
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Now we can marry her.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
That's cool.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
So, about the Dryads in Broccolon, I just read the wrong story in the second book. Actually, you meet there for the first time Ciri. So that's really cool that they just, you know, it's not like it matters, but you know, since I just read it and yeah, it would be really cool to meet them once in a game, the Dryads, and you know, venture through this ancient forest. So let me check something, guys. So okay, I'm sorry that we didn't go to Skellige today because I go so sidetracked. So we have left. This is about quest where? This. What was the other quest for? We had this other quest for Zoltan, no? Here, this one. Okay. So maybe we do next time. Yeah, maybe we do next time this one. So the plan is next time then we do this quest with Zoltan. I hope it's not so long, but maybe, I don't know. And we make the quest with Triss. This one. And if we have done that, we will go over to Skellige, because this one is in Skellige already. And the other ones, this also in Skellige. Yeah, and the other ones are just like small stuff. Like, you know, play cards and etc. So I don't have to do that. That's fine. And what do we have here? Okay. We have some Witcher contracts, which we could do, but we don't have to do that. So, okay. I prefer the vampire, I like the ones in the World of Darkness. Twilight. Twilight really gave the whole thing a bad touch. A bad good touch. Okay.
Keep it together,
Immortality, live one life without pets. The work of witches never done. Yeah, we have so much stuff to do. I mean, when you look on the map, what there's left. Yeah, we have new contracts on all this, you know, maps. I have to do. We have a lot of things which I didn't even discover. I was not even in this corner here, bottom. We have a lot of quests here in Oxenfurt to do also. Yeah, so can we zoom in Skellige? So here's Skellige, the islands of Skellige. Skellige is small, more or less. I mean, there's also a lot of stuff to do, but the biggest part is crap, like, you know, find something in the water. But yeah. So at least I want to do the stuff with Zoltan and Triss, because they're also important characters. And the rest we will, you know, do later. Then we will focus again on the main quest. Sorry. I really thought we go today to Skellige. I also like the quests there. Okay. So... Wait. Maybe she forget to leave? No, I will not. I will not. Seriously, I'm sorry. I will not forget that. Here we go. So let me check who we can host tonight. ESO tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow we go on the test server. Tomorrow we go play ESO and go on the test server. And, you know, take a look. What are the new things? If we are enough people, we can try to make a dungeon. Maybe, and check it out. So... Not, which is just starting to play Fallout New Vegas. So let's say hello. I got the invite for the test of Somerset. Is it still valid for elsewhere? No. Oh, maybe I don't know. That by me maybe. I mean, I don't know. I could go on Morrowind and also for Somerset. I don't know if they make closed stuff again for the other one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But you can always go on a test server in regular stuff like now, if you want. So if you want to go on the test server, you can do that and check out the stuff for the dungeon DLC. Elsewhere is not already on the test server. So it's just the dungeon DLC and the other stuff, like, you know, what they showed, like the upgrades for the guild interface and stuff like that. So okay guys, then thank you so much for hanging out with me, you know, for your company in this strong quest what we played today. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the evening and had a good time. I wish you all a good night. Sleep well, Mr. B. Gute Nacht, süße Träume. Good night, Inai. Schlaf schön. Good night, Mr. Seriously. Sleep well. No pants. Have a good day. Sleep later. Good. Zuckerhose. Gute Nacht. Schlaf schön. Süße Träume. Good day, Manoas Flame. Have a good time. Good night, Meow. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. So. I will see you tomorrow, guys. I will probably be here around 9:30.